Each week, we pick one specific Metro Atlanta neighborhood to call out critical changes over the last few years to let you, as a homeowner in the neighborhood, know how you might have a particular advantage when it comes to, or whether or not you might have a particular advantage when it comes to selling a home in the neighborhood. Champions Run, if you are taking 400 North, you would exit at exit 13, which is Peachtree Parkway. You would turn right, then fairly quickly turn left onto Sharon Road, and then continue to Old Atlanta, take a left on James Burgess, and the neighborhood is on the right. You would enter on Winning Colors Court. What a fantastic name for a street in the neighborhood. In 2020, the average sales price of a home in Champions Run was $458,472. The low sales price was $375,000. The high sales price was $535,000. And a total of 18 homes sold, and they averaged 69 days from the day they were listed to the day they went under contract. The homes sold on average for 99% of their list price, which means sellers discounted the price 1%. The next year, in 2021, there were 8 homes sold. That is a low number of homes. We would expect there to be over 20 homes selling in a neighborhood like this on an annual basis. You ask why. We would expect the turnover rate to be close to 7%. 7 times 4, almost 400, would be closer to 28. In 2021, there were 8 homes sold. They took an average of 7 days, and the average sales price jumped from $458,000 to $580,000, $120,000 jump year over year. They range from a low of $476,000 to a high of $625,000. Average sales price to list price ratio, 104.4%, which means the average listing in the neighborhood sold for 4.4% more than it was listed for. In 2022, had one more sale, a total of 9 sales for 2022. The number of days on the market dropped to an amazingly low 4 days on the market. The average sales price increased $200,000, almost $200,000 to $773,000 from $580,000. The prices range from a low of $673,000 to a high of $850,000. And the list price to sales price ratio was 106.3%, which means the average home in the neighborhood sold for 6.3% more than it was listed for. Currently, there is one home available for sale in the neighborhood, is listed at $850,000, which matches the high sale from last year. That means there is 1.33 months worth of inventory in the neighborhood, which means if no new homes come on the market in the neighborhood, it will take 1.33 months, so it'll take about 5.5 weeks, if you will, to sell the one home that is listed. If you have less than 4 months worth of inventory, we say that is a seller's market. So in this case, Champions Run is a fairly strong seller's market still at this point. If you have 4 to 5 months worth of inventory, we say that is a balanced market. And if you have more than 5 months worth of inventory, we say that is a buyer's market. In 2011, the average home sales price when 25 homes sold was $271,248. Listen to that, Atlanta. In 2011, the average sales price of a home in Champions Run was $271,248. If you look forward to 2022, 11 years later, the average sales price $773,778, which means if you take those 375 plus or minus homes in the neighborhood, they have increased homeowner equity in those 11 years to the tune of $188.5 million. Listen to that, $188.5 million. The elementary school is Settles Bridge. The middle school is Riverwatch. The high school is Lambert. Lambert gets a school chimp score of 100.